chocolate on the bird, man. Slows us down. We're a dog fight.
Ice cream. Looks like you put a little weight on between cruises.
You know something, Pencil? Your wife, she's a hell of a cook.
You know something, Frank? He's right.
You pre-flight the bird 2 hours ago. We got dipping sonar, Mark 48 torpedoes, sonobuoys, and 16 pack of those ding-dongs you like.
You're a beautiful man, Danny. Let's go hunt us some submarines.
God dang us.
Did you pre-flight the bird 2 hours ago? We got dipping sonar, Mark 48 torpedoes, sonobuoys, and 16 pack of those ding-dongs you like.
You're a beautiful man, Danny. Let's go hunt us some submarines.
These ding-dongs were missing.
Hey, take the stick, will you? Okay. I have control. You have the aircraft. Man, I knew I wasn't going to make it to dinner. Andy, you got anything? Nothing but whales farting. What about Eland, MCON? Nothing out here, Skipper. Nothing but salt water. Cold salt water. Well, we got a couple hours of fuel left. Why do you say we head east? Drop them sonobuoys. Fuel's a factor here. We only have 2 hours left. Mr. Neff's right, sir. This is patrol area Bozo. Let's get back to the boat. I hate the boat. Let's go hunt us some submarines. We've got negative fuel numbers. We've got to get back to the boat or we're going to swim.
This one active with the sonar.
Active? We ought to drop a Mark 48 on their back deck.
He's setting up a torpedo shot.
Pull up the hydrophone. Ensign's right. Give us a course back to the boat, Danny. You boned us. Relax, Brucey. We're going to make it back to the boat. Look, Commander, I can do the math. We're gonna splash. Why don't you go back and give Danny a hand, Bruce? Help him kick out the Mark 48s and disarm them. You're gonna ditch 2 live torpedoes?
Mr. Neff's right, Skipper.
They weigh 2,300 pounds apiece. Pull the fuses, disarm them, kick the sonar panel out if you have to. Need to light this bird up. Relax, man. We're gonna make it. We're not going to make it.
VHF traffic from USS Idaho. They just bursted us a range and bearing to the battle group. Bearing 178, range 60 miles.
We're going to cut it close. 5 knots of headwind and we're going to be in the soup. Do the math, Bruce. We're going to make it.
Con, sonar, hydrophone effect.
What the hell is that?
Sir, it was a helicopter crash.
Sir, it was Ice Cream 27.
Back, Bruce. Gotta have faith, man.
Oh shit, he just fired. We're right over the bastard. Tell him we can take him out right now. Negative. Charlie 1 has not cleared us hot. We are ordered to hold fire. We gotta do something, sir. I got an idea.
Look, Commander, we've got negative fuel numbers.
Let's slam some music. Just fired. Tell him we can take him out right now. Negative. Charlie 1 has not cleared us hot. We are ordered to hold fire. We gotta do something, sir. I got an idea.
Look, Commander, we've got negative fuel numbers.
Let's slam some music. We're right over the bastard. Tell him we can take him out right now. Negative. Charlie 1 has not cleared us hot. We are ordered to hold fire. We gotta do something, sir. Tell him we can take him out right now. Negative. Charlie 1 has not cleared us hot. We are ordered to hold fire. We gotta do something, sir.
Admiral, Sosa Station, east of Patrol Area, Yankee Victor. They just picked up an underwater explosion. Oh, hell.
Torpedo continues to close. Range 1,000. Torpedo bearing opening. Range 1,150 yards. 1,200. Set 65. Falling astern, sir. Torpedo screws slowing, sir. Now engine stopped. We've outrun it.
Sonar, con, state your contact.
Torpedo is no longer a factor, sir. Sonar holds no contacts at this time. Torpedo has gone to active homing. Hostile weapon continues to close. Torpedo continues to close. Range 1,000. Torpedo bearing opening. Range 1,150 yards. 1,200. Set 65 falling astern, sir. Screws are slowing. Engine stop now. She's out of gas. We've outrun it.
Sonar, con, state your contact.
Torpedo is no longer a factor, sir. Sonar holds no contacts at this time. Incoming torpedo has acquired. Torpedo is active. Torpedo continuing to close. 200.
Sound collision alarm.
All hands, collision alarm.
Target Sierra 27 course change now bearing opening target course 090.
Sound collision alarm.
All hands, collision alarm.
Impact in 3, 2.
Damage control report. Torpedo ruptured the hull aft of frame 180. Engine taking on water. Ship is settling by the stern. Bound planes are not answering.
Emergency blow, all ahead flank.
Depth continues to increase, sir. 800 feet. 950. 1,000 feet. Combat depth is exceeded, sir.
I knew I should have gone to flight school.
Range 7,500 yards. Torpedo continuing to close.
Emergency blow, all back full.
Set 65 continues to close. torpedo has acquired. Torpedo
got a bad feeling about
is
this.
active. Impact in 3, 2, 1. Torpedo has gone to active homing. Hostile weapon continues to close. Set 65 bears 004 degrees, range 900 yards, speed 65 knots.
Sound collision alarm.
All hands, collision alarm.
Incoming torpedo has acquired. Torpedo is active. Torpedo continuing to close. 200. Range 150 yards. Impact in 3, 2, 1. Torpedo continues to close. Incoming torpedo has acquired. Torpedo is active. Torpedo continuing to close. 200. Range 150 yards. Impact in 3, 2, 1. Torpedo continuing to close.
Thank you. You boned us, Captain.
Torpedo has gone to active homing. Hostile weapon continues to close. Torpedo continues to close. Range 300.
Sound collision alarm.
All hands, collision alarm.
Torpedo continues to close. 200. Torpedo bearing opening. Range 150 yards. 200 yards. Oh, baby. It's a clean miss. 500 yards. Torpedo continues to pass astern. 800 yards and still opening. Torpedo self-destruct, sir. 900 yards.
Sonar,
astern.
state your contacts.
Torpedo is no longer a factor, sir. Sonar holds no. Say again, no contacts at this time.
Sonar, state your contacts.
Torpedo is no longer a factor, sir. We've also lost contact with target Sierra 27. Sonar holds no contacts at this time.
Sorry, Skipper. To continue, you're going to have to insert disc 3 now.
Son, don't I know it? That's what happens when you get old. Your granddaughters make you all mushy. You did me proud, Idaho. Plask it out. Son, your nation's proud of you, and so am I. Thank your men for me. Plask it out. For those who stand guard, freedom has a sweetness the protected will never know. You done good, Idaho. Godspeed. Plask it out.
Nice job, Skipper. Waiting on new orders, sir. Very good, sir. Officer of the deck, surface the ship.
Surface the ship by.
Well, I wouldn't mind a little air, sir. Officer of the deck, blow main ballast and surface
Blow
the
main
ship.
ballast, surface the ship by.
I wouldn't mind seeing the sun, Captain. Officer of the deck, blow main ballast and surface
Blow
the
main
ship.
ballast, surface the ship by.
I was hoping you'd pick that one, sir. This is the chief of the boat.
And I have the con. Officer of the deck, surface the ship.
Surface the ship by.
And I got me a big cigar to smoke.
Con sonar hydrophone effect, contact Sierra 27, evaluated to be a Kula-class submarine making 15 knots on 1 7-bladed propeller. Captain, Akula has gone active with her sonar. She is setting up a firing solution.
Guess who she's aiming at?
Helmsman, make turns for 35 knots.
Firing point procedure, Sierra 27. Tube 1, single fire at cap.
Con, torpedo reports, Tube 1 ready, sir.
Helmsman, all ahead flank.
All ahead.
Diving officer, 20-degree down bubble, submerge the ship to 800 feet.
20-degree down bubble, submerge.
Target Sierra 27, course change now bearing opening target course 090. Con sonar, something's going on.
What is it, sonar?
I don't know. Somebody's jamming the Set 65 sonar.
Put it on the 1MC. Surfing music.
Set 65 is deflected course, sir. New heading 180.
Weapons, con, Tube 1, single fire at cap, stand by.
Weapons standing by, sir.
Shoot.
Mark 48 ADCAP torpedo course is 045. Run is enabled. Sierra 27 course change. Now steady on course 130. Target speed 17 knots. Mark 48 continues to run course 045.
Like waiting for a Valentine that's never going to come.
Target Sierra 27 course change now bearing opening target course 090. Mark 48 continues to track.
Updating firing solution.
Tube 1 ready to fire, sir.
Torpedo has gone active. 60 seconds to impact. Target Sierra 27. 55 seconds. 50 seconds. Con sonar, target course change. Sierra 27 now steady on course 060. Speed increasing. Sierra 27 is now making 37 knots. Repeat, 37 knots. Impact in 3, 2, 1. Con sonar, hydrophone effect. Mark 48 ADCAP detonation, range 2000, bearing 045.
We get him?
Helmsman, make turns for 35 knots. Close with target Sierra 27. Firing point procedure, Sierra 27, Tube 2, single fire at cap.
Weapons, all tubes ready, sir.
Hydrophone effects. Akula breaking up, sir. She's going to the bottom.
Quiet on the con! Quiet on the con! I want absolute silence
Incoming
right
torpedo
now.
has acquired. Torpedo is active. Torpedo continuing to close.
Stand by.
XO, VHF radio traffic. It's a friendly SH-3. He's declaring a fuel emergency.
I got my hands full right now.
It's Ice Cream 27, sir. He's not going to make it back to the carrier without a nav fix.
Those are the guys that jammed the Akula, Captain. I think we owe them.
Do I have to remind you we're in a torpedo battle here?
Very good, sir. Officer of the deck, come to periscope depth. Deploy VHF mast.
Aye, aye, sir.
Sparks, stand by to transmit range and bearing to the battle group.
Aye.
Aye, sir. Very good, sir. Weapons, update firing solution.
Updating firing solution.
Con sonar, hydrophone effect. Kula-class submarine making 15 knots on 1-7 bladed propeller.
Firing point procedure Sierra 27, tube 1, single fire ad cap.
Con, torpedo reports, tube 1 ready, sir.
Captain. Weapons, con, tube 1, single fire ad cap, stand by.
Weapons standing by, sir.
Shoot.
Mark 48 ADCAP torpedo course is 045. Run is enabled. 8,500 yards to target Sierra 27.
Mark 48 running, sir.
It's Sierra 27 course change now bearing opening target course 090. Mark 48 continues to track.
Updating firing solution.
Incoming torpedo has
No need to keep
acquired.
polishing the cannonball, sir.
Torpedo is active. Torpedo continuing to close.
Helmsman, make turns for 30 knots.
30 knots. Aye.
Helmsman, make turns for 35 knots. Close with target Sierra 27.
Updating firing solution.
Degrees rudder, aye. Order to helm.
Wild Bill, sir. He wants to talk to you.
Left 5 degrees rudder, steady to first.
You call the Admiral Wild Bill?
5 degrees rudder.
Uncle Bill and I go way back.
Sir, my runner's left 5 degrees.
Bravo Zulu, Idaho. Well done. You can be proud of yourselves. You've brought the world back from nuclear annihilation, defeated the forces of evil, and generally kicked butt. I'm going to put you boys in for some basket leave at the end of the month.
Very good, sir. Officer of the deck, take us up.
Surface the ship by.
I was hoping you'd pick that one, sir. The chief of the boat, and I have the con. Officer of the deck, service the ship.
Surface the ship by.
Very well.
Firing point procedure Sierra 27. Tube 1, single fire ad cap.
Mark 48 ADCAP loaded in tube 1, sir.
Target Sierra 27 course change now bearing opening target course 090. Mark 48 continues to track.
Stand by.
XO, VHF radio traffic. It's a friendly SH-3. He's declaring a fuel emergency.
I got my hands full right now.
It's Ice Cream 27, sir. He's not going to make it back to the carrier without a nav fix.
Those are the guys that jammed the Akula, Captain. I think we owe them.
Do I have to remind you we're in a torpedo battle here, sir?
Firing point procedure Sierra 27. Tube 1, single fire ad cap.
Tube 1 ready to fire, sir.
Stand by. XO, VHF radio traffic. It's a friendly SH-3. He's declaring a fuel emergency.
I got my hands full right now.
It's Ice Cream 27, sir. He's not going to make it back to the carrier without a nav fix.
Those are the guys that jammed the Akula, Captain. I think we owe them.
There's 3 of them. There's 155 of us, Captain.
Stand by.
XO, VHF radio traffic. It's a friendly SH-3. He's declaring a fuel emergency.
I got my hands full right now.
It's Ice Cream 27, sir. He's not going to make it back to the carrier without a nav fix.
They got guys standing in line to be helo pilots, Captain.
Oh, excuse me, sir. In order to continue, it will be necessary to insert disc 2.
Damage control report. Damage control. Somebody talk to me here.
DC Central, 4 torpedo room, class Charlie, fire and a fuel spill.
Sir, the bow planes are not responding. We're in an uncontrolled dive at a 10-degree down bubble.
This is the XO. I now have the con. Blow main ballast. All stop.
Hostile weapon continues inbound. 150 seconds to impact. Torpedo continues to close.
Sound collision alarm.
All hands, collision alarm.
Incoming torpedo has acquired. Torpedo is active. Torpedo continuing to close. 200. Range 150 yards.
Satellite communications.
Satellite traffic for the Admiral.
Admiral, Miss Matthews, CIA. Should I patch her into the bridge?
Pipe it into the flag bridge.
Admiral Plaskett?
Can you see me? Good. When are you going to let me tell these people what's really going on?
2 hours, Admiral.
2 hours? This thing could go nuclear.
CIA out.
Looks like somebody put a burr under our saddle, Captain.
I wasn't flattering. Cold, dark, scary.
Open your eyes next time. Let me see this. Very nice. Now somebody tell me what the hell it is.
Doesn't look electronic.
Found it under the port sailplane, Captain, about 9 feet.
Chief, get this thing back to the Chang. Tell him I want a briefing in the wardroom. 10 minutes.
Aye, sir.
Chief, get this back to engineering. Tell the Chang to meet me in the wardroom. Tell him I want answers.
Aye, sir. Duty torpedoman, lay to the forward escape hatch, ASAP.
Tell you, if it's a limpet mine, Captain, it doesn't look like anyone I've ever seen. Have a look at this thing. If it's gonna go boom, you make it stop.
This is not a mine, XO.
Well, that doesn't help me. I need to know what the hell it is.
That's a question for the chief engineer. Weapons officer, your presence is requested in the forward escape trunk.
Tell you, this doesn't look like an explosive, Skipper. Have a look at this thing. If it's gonna go boom, you make it stop.
This is not a mine, XO.
Well, that doesn't help me. I need to know what the hell it is.
That's a question for the chief engineer.
Maybe you better let the ordnance boys have a look at it, Captain. This thing might go bang. Yeah, Captain, we better let the ordnance boys have a look at it. This thing might be a mine. Have a look at this thing. If it's gonna go boom, you make it stop.
This is not a mine, XO.
Well, that doesn't help me. I need to know what the hell it is.
That's a question for the chief engineer.
Gentlemen.
Okay, sir. This was attached to the cell 6 feet from the deck. This device was locked down by a spring action hinge. 60 days of immersion in seawater. The magnesium dissolves. The hinge pops open. That's when we started to hear the buzz at 5 hertz.
All right, the $64,000 question is, who clipped it to the sail?
Totally generic, Skipper. It's machine steel and magnesium alloyed. Could have come from anywhere. Anybody with access to a high school metal shop could have made this. This thing's so simple, a 6th grader could have put it together.
We've been putting out a signal for several hours. I mean, depending on the oceanographic conditions, we could have been made from as far away as 60 miles.
I agree with the XO, sir. I say right about now, somebody knows about our secret patrol route.
I'd say chances are we did give away our position. Even if the whistle didn't get us found, we spent 45 minutes in the surface layer during the hull search.
I agree with the XO, sir. I say right about now, somebody knows about our secret patrol route. I say we start grilling the line handling party.
Who was in it the day we sailed?
Deck division. Holland, Williams, Schaefer, Benvenides, Browning. Who else was on deck?
I was. I was the last officer topside captain.
Who was the last man down the hatch, Wheeler?
Petty Officer Holland.
Well, I say we get his ass in here. I say we start grilling the line handling party.
Who?
Deck division. Holland, Williams, Schaefer, Benvenides, Browning.
Who was the last man down the hatch, Wheeler?
Petty Officer Holland.
Well, I say we get his ass in here. Aye, sir.
I passed it twice, sir. After the tug cast off, I assembled the men on the missile deck after the main hatch.
You see anything?
Nothing, sir.
This thing was 6 feet off the deck. And maybe you just didn't notice?
Am I a suspect, sir? I passed it twice, sir. After the tug cast off, I assembled the men on the missile deck after the main hatch.
You see anything?
Nothing, sir.
This thing was 6 feet off the deck. And maybe you just didn't notice?
Am I under suspicion, sir? Petty Officer Holland was late coming back aboard, sir. He just made it down the brow as we were casting off. He almost missed movement.
But you didn't put him on report?
No, I didn't. He had just gone to the mast 2 months ago. I didn't want to see him lose another stripe. Am I to read this, sir, that I'm under suspicion? Petty Officer Holland, sir. He showed up late. He almost missed the boat. I chewed him out.
He almost missed movement and you didn't put him on report?
No, sir. He had gone to mast just 2 months before, and I didn't want to see him lose another stripe. Am I to read this that I'm under suspicion here, sir?
With friggin' pleasure, Skipper. Very good, sir. I'll round him up.
And you saw nothing, Wheeler? Nothing at all?
No, sir. Not a thing.
Master Chief, get the line handling party in here now.
Aye, sir.
Gentlemen. Okay, sir. This was attached to the sail 6 feet from the deck. This device was affixed to the ship by a lever-action suction cup.
All right, Chang, but what was making the noise?
That was a tough one. No electronic parts, 3 moving parts. I had no idea until I found this. Looks like a reed of a clarinet, only it's made of titanium. This whole gizmo is an acoustic generator, an underwater whistle. We move, the water streams by the hull, and this little puppy sings.
Okay, now we know what. Let's find out who and why.
Captain, want a cup of coffee?
I don't see how you guys can drink that stuff.
I don't see how you buy a new Corvette every year.
Jealous.
Anybody else? Anybody else?
I don't see how any of you guys can drink that stuff.
Well, it was the last night ashore, Skipper. I was having a couple drinks at the Raven.
Here's the line handling party, Skipper.
Listen up, boys. Everyone that was on the aft line, and the aft line only, 1 step forward. Get out of my sight. Forward line, same deal. Get lost. Starboard side. Out.
What lines were you working, Brimley?
Fore and aft, sir. I was the petty officer in charge.
He was with me the whole time, sir.
What about you, Holland?
Aft line, sir. I was supposed to work, except I was late.
What side of the sail did you pass as you went below?
Port side, sir. I was the last person down.
Wardroom, Holland. Now.
You're dismissed, Colonel. You as well, Wheeler.
Aye, sir.
Thank you.
I met this woman. I overslept. I was kind of hungover. Yes, sir. I was the last man down the brow and the last man down the hatch.
You almost missed movement. Is that also correct?
Yes, sir. I was late, but I didn't miss the ship. Yes, sir. I was the last man down the brow and the last man down the hatch.
You almost missed movement.
I didn't miss the ship, XO. I was just a little late. Homing device.
Maybe Petty Officer Holland and I should discuss this in private, Captain.
That's enough, Master Chief.
Captain, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a bosun mate. I don't know nothing.
Well, maybe you need something to jog your memory. How about a core fam up your...
That's enough, Master Chief. Your file's a joke, Holland. 24, page 13 entries. 2 counts of disrespect.
The last one was an accident, XO. Captain, I don't know nothing about a homing device. I was the last man down the hatch, but I didn't see anything. I swear. I didn't do anything, Captain. I never saw that thing my whole damn life. Master Chief, you gotta believe me.
Well, I don't, Junior. I think you're a lying sack of grits.
I never saw a thing my whole damn life. Master Chief, you gotta trust me.
He's lying, Captain.
I am telling the truth. I was late getting back to the ship. I almost missed movement. That's the truth. Mr. Wheeler chewed me out on the deck, but I didn't see anything. I swear.
You're a sleeve, Holland. You planted that homer.
I am telling the truth. I didn't see anything. I swear.
You did it, Holland. You were the last man below, and you planted the homer.
I am telling the truth.
You did it, Holland. You were the last man below, and you planted the homer.
Do you know what the penalty is for sabotage? Huh? Under the Uniform Code of Military Justice, it's death, Petty Officer.
By firing squad.
Hey, I may be a screw-up, but I ain't no sabotager. I love my country.
Holland, please, God, stop it. I'm getting all misty-eyed.
Admit what? I tried to sabotage my own ship? I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Nobody. I didn't put nothing on the sail. Why don't you believe me?
You were the last man to pass by the Fairwater.
I was still drunk when I came aboard. You can ask Mr. Wheeler. Nobody. I didn't put nothing on the sail. Why don't you believe me?
You planted that homer.
I was still drunk when I came aboard. You can ask Mr. Wheeler.
Let's try it again, Holland, from the beginning.
I told you, XO. I was late getting back to the pier. I closed down the bar at the Raven, sir. I met this woman at the Cape Henry Club. And before you knew it, I was late getting back to the base. Yes, sir. I secured the hatch. Yes, sir. No, sir. I didn't.
Well, this is getting us nowhere, Skipper. What do you want to do?
Captain, why don't you and the XO step out into the passageway for a little while? I'd like to talk to Holland alone. Aye, aye, sir.
I don't think that's advisable, Skipper. Master Chief, confine Petty Officer Holland to his rack.
Come on, 007.
Aye, aye, sir. I didn't do it.
Tell you, Skipper, if I was going to sabotage a nuclear submarine, I'd sure as hell get somebody smarter than Bubba Holland to do it.
Come on, Mata Hari.
I don't know. Maybe he did it. Maybe he didn't. Unfortunately, he's our only suspect.
Gentlemen,
Okay, sir. This was attached to the sail 6 feet from the deck. This device was affixed to the ship by a lever action suction cup.
All right, Chang, but what was making the noise?
That was a tough one. No electronic parts, 3 moving parts. This whole gizmo is an acoustic generator, an underwater whistle. We move, the water streams by the hull, and this little puppy sings.
Okay, now we know what. Let's find out who and why.
I say we start grilling the line handling party.
Who was in it the day we sailed?
Deck division. Holland, Williams, Schaefer, Benvenides, Browning. Who else was on deck?
I was. I was the last officer topside captain.
Who was the last man down the hatch, Wheeler?
Petty Officer Holland.
Well, I say we get it in here. I say we start grilling the line handling party.
Who?
Deck division. Holland, Williams, Schaefer, Benvenides, Browning.
Who was the last man down the hatch, Wheeler?
Petty Officer Holland.
Well, I say we get it in here. Weren't you on watch?
I just got off, Master Chief.
Get back on.
I just came from the cook. Can you talk to him?
About what, XO?
About the trash disposal unit. Captain asked about it yesterday, and I told him you'd take care of it.
Well, you lied.
Now, you want to tell that to the old man, or would you like me to?
Just leave it as it is.
That's right.
It's been making the same noise since we left Kings Bay. It's trying to chew something up.
Something like this? Looks like one of Wheeler's sensitive little tea bags.
I'm telling you, this thing fits somewhere. Little help here, Chief, huh?
You're the engineering genius, sir.
Son of a... It is Wheeler.
Let's get the captain.
Captain, I think we know who put the Homer on the sail.
Wheeler. One of his tea bags was stuck to this.
Is this enough proof for you? Don't try to be a hero, XO. We're all gonna die anyway. Stay back from me. Captain, stay back! I want everybody back!
Stand off, gentlemen. All right, Mr. Wheeler, stay calm.
back! I'll save you the trouble, Skipper. You stay back! I want everybody back! Captain, I want everybody back! Now!
Stand off, gentlemen.
Come on. Stand back!
Don't do this, Mr. Wheeler.
I've already been to your cabin, sir. Not a real original idea using your birthday as your safe combination. You get back! You get back, Captain! I want everybody back now!
Stand off, gentlemen.
Anybody moves, you're gonna be wearing his last thoughts.
Don't do this, Mr. Wheeler.
Stand back! Stay back! Everybody back! What do you think's inside of here, guys? About 400 or 500 pounds of C4, that's what. And about 50 gallons of torpedo fuel. That'd make a pretty noise, wouldn't it? That's the oldest reason in the book, Skipper, money. Boy, back in the 80s, the Russians used to pay big money. But that sort of dried up. And I was out of the business. I really thought I was out of the business. But they came to me right before we left Kings Bay, and they told me to stick that little gizmo onto the sail.
And you did it.
Stupid bastard.
I didn't have a choice! They told me they were going to go public with my past, and I was not going to go on trial for treason. No, not going to do that. I got a better idea. I'm going to be lost at sea. Another mysterious explosion, just like the Scorpion.
Don't do it, Wheeler.
You know what the penalty is for sabotage, XO. I'm going down with my shipmates. Well, it's been a hell of a cruise, guys. It's been nice tonight. Oh! Let go! Especially the folks back home, huh? Another espionage scandal. Now that hurts people. That shakes their faith in the American way, huh?
Why, Wheeler? Why'd you do it?
The money. Back in the 80s, the Russians used to pay real well. But that sort of dried up. I really thought I was done. I thought I was out of it. But they came back to me right before we left Kings Bay. And they told me that they wanted me to attach that gizmo to the sail there, or else they'd go public with our little past performances together. And that would have been embarrassing.
Now you're going to kill 155 men.
Exactly. Well, goodbye, gentlemen. Oh!
I always wanted to cold cock an officer.
I thought I had you handcuffed to your rack.
You did, Master Chief, but I had a Swiss Army knife in my pocket. Had to use the head, so I filed my way out.
Put yourself in for Sailor of the Month, Holland. Cuff Wheeler better than you did Holland, Master Chief.
Can someone take this for me? They really make me nervous.
You rush him, Skipper.
Get it! Get it! Got it! Come on, you!
Great idea, Skipper.
Приготовить торпеду. Внимание! Огонь!
Con, sonar, hydrophone effects bearing 350. Evaluated to be incoming torpedo.
Stations torpedo.
This is the XO, and I have the con. Snap shoot 2-1. Firing point procedure. Target Sierra 27.
Weapons, all tubes ready, sir.
Speed increasing.
Orders, Captain.
Con, sonar.
Battle stations torpedo.
Battle stations torpedo.
Set 65 continues to close.
That fish has still got us, Captain.
Incoming torpedo has acquired. Torpedo is active. Torpedo continuing to
Sound
close.
collision alarm.
All hands, collision alarm.
In 3, 2.
Damage control report.
Emergency flow. All back full.
It ain't gonna work, XO. This one's terminal.
You rush him, Skipper. Hell of an idea, Skipper. You rush him, Skipper. Oh, hell. Mr. Foster?
I got it!
Hell of an idea, Skipper.
Stand back. Stay back! Everybody back! What do you think's inside of here, guys? About 400 or 500 pounds of C4, that's what. And about 50 gallons of torpedo fuel. That'd make a pretty noise, wouldn't it? That's the oldest reason in the book, Skipper, money. Boy, back in the 80s, the Russians used to pay big money. But that sort of dried up. And I was out of the business. I really thought I was out of the business. But they came to me right before we left Kings Bay, and they told me to stick that little gizmo under the sail.
And you did it. Why, Wheeler? Why'd you do it?
I didn't have a choice! They told me they were going to go public with my past, and I was not going to go on trial for treason. No, not going to do that. I got a better idea. I'm going to be lost at sea. Another mysterious explosion just like the Scorpion.
Don't do it, Wheeler.
You know what the penalty is for sabotage, XO. I'm going down with my shipmates. Well, it's been a hell of a cruise, guys. It's been nice to know you. Let go! Especially the folks back home, huh? Another espionage scandal. Now that hurts people. That shakes their faith in the American way, huh?
Why, Wheeler? Why'd you do it?
The money. Back in the 80s, the Russians used to pay real well. But that sort of dried up. I really thought I was done. I thought I was out of it. But they came back to me right before we left Kings Bay. And they told me that they wanted me to attach that gizmo to the sail there, or else they'd go public with our little past performances together. And that would have been embarrassing.
Now you're going to kill 155 men. Don't do it, Wheeler.
You know what the penalty is for sabotage, XO. I'm going down with my shipmates. Well, it's been a hell of a cruise, guys. It's been nice to know you. Let go! Especially the folks back home, huh? Another espionage scandal. Now that hurts people. That shakes their faith in the American way, huh?
Why, Wheeler? Why'd you do it?
The money. Back in the 80s, the Russians used to pay real well. But that sort of dried up. I really thought I was done. I thought I was out of it. But they came back to me right before we left Kings Bay. And they told me that they wanted me to attach that gizmo to the sail there, or else they'd go public with our little past performances together. And that would have been embarrassing.
Now you're going to kill 155 men.
Exactly. Goodbye, gentlemen.
I always wanted to cold cock an officer.
Put yourself in for Sailor of the Month, Holland.
was it, Sergio? I'm a massive stud, man.
Check. Slater's his name.
Y'all ready? Okay. Here we go.
Cut.
That's a confidence builder right there, Tony. Thanks.
Still rolling? Action! Oh, hey! Oh, hey, guys! Oh, okay.
Roll camera.
That's a beautiful thing. Thank you.
It's a big boat that went by. A big boat? Specifically.
Is that a naval term? All right, get back to your watch station.
What's that?
Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye. And here we go. Looking at the camera and...
Going up. Give me speed.
Action.
Now you get the there we go. Very good, sir.
Great. Move on.
Give us a kiss, Skipper.
Helm's dog, all ahead flank.
Ready for doggy paddle.
Helm's dog, repeat order.
Okay.
It's underwater whistle. And it sings like a little bird. Oh, man. Damn!
Okay. I'm just getting a little. I'm just the finger signal. That's what I am. No, that's
you're
fine.
Just the finger signal.
Okay, I keep.
Finger signal.
Gotcha. Sorry about that.
Zoom finger signal.
It's not the skipper's job to switch. Okay, gotcha.
That's acting, though, bud. Whoa.
I didn't say Simon said.
What do you make of that, sir?
Well, a little training bra, kind of a swing.
No, I didn't know if that was the line.
Lunch.
Did I screw that up at the end? Did I?
No.
Okay.
No, not at all.
All right, the $64,000 question is, who clipped it?
Back to one and. There we go.
What's this next line?
This next one's why'd you do it? Okay? That hurts people. Shakes their faith in the American way.
Stay with me, John.
Okay, here we go. And.
Was that like totally...
Beautiful. Don't worry about it, Troy. The idea
Sorry,
is to get across.
These lines are in there.
Gertrude activated.
USS Submarine. Captain, if you'd do me a favor and insert disc. When you give me that freedom, it's when I really shine. Oy vey.
Just like that. That's what I like.
Why do I wink at him? It was a lovely decision, Captain. You boned us, Captain. Why I'm smiling. All right, never mind, sorry.
I'd like to thank everybody for all the hard work. Thank you very much.
Missile deck. It's the area after the sail on a ballistic missile submarine that is above the missile silos. Where you been? North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Online means it's fully up, running, and functional, as opposed to offline, which means it's broke. Ordnance, torpedoes, ASROCs, missiles, the pointy end. Ordnance technician. It's crewman responsible for taking care of the things that go boom. Page 13. It's the page in an enlisted man's service record where you enter the bozo no-nos. Performance upgrade. There are modifications made to a vessel to improve its performance. Polishing the cannonball. That's an attempt to get a perfect firing solution before you let go of your weapon. Sail. On a submarine, it's a streamlined conning tower right here. Sailplanes. They're the fin-like appendages attached to the conning tower, and they're used to control the angle of dive on the boat. SH-60 helicopter is a self-respecting Black Hawk that has chosen to fly with the United States Navy. It's used for scouting, special warfare operations, and hunting submarines. Silent service is the nickname given to the submarine service. Sleeve is a derogatory term that's not used in today's Action Navy, but in the past it referred to someone with no rank, no responsibility, and no apparent function. Sneak and peek. If it's a SEAL, it means you go from bush to bush. If you're a submarine, it means you go from lair to lair, hide out, listen, and then move again. Sonobuoys. Small, air-droppable devices used by aircraft to locate submarines. They can be either active or passive. Starboard. That's the right side of the ship. Theater level. Operations that take place in a certain geographical area